There's growing outrage to a video that President Trump posted last night on his Truth Social page. We're not showing it, but it featured racist imagery of former President Barack Obama and his wife, Michelle, depicting them as apes. Many lawmakers, including Republicans, are calling the clip offensive. The White House initially pushed back, but the post has since been taken down.
NBC News Capitol Hill correspondent Melanie Zanona joins us with more. Melanie, first off, just what's been the response from lawmakers on both sides, and also from the White House?
Yeah, there was no doubt. There was outrage, not just from Democrats, but also from a number of Republicans who were calling on the president to remove the post and even to apologize for posting it in the first place. I do want to point out comments from Tim Scott. He is a Republican senator. He's the only black Republican in the Senate. He's also the head of the Senate GOP's campaign arm, so he has a very critical position in the Senate, and he rarely pushes back against President Donald Trump. But he said it was the most racist thing he had ever seen coming out of the White House, and he called on Trump to remove it. He also said he was praying that it was fake, but it wasn't fake because the White House initially defended this video. Carolyn Leavitt saying in a statement that this was something that they were just kind of trying to compare to the Lion King, and she also implored the media to stop with the, quote, fake outrage. But after all of this pushback from a number of Republicans, they ultimately did remove the post. And not only that, guys, but then a White House official said that it was a staffer, blaming it on a staffer, and said it was erroneously posted. Now, so far, they have not offered any other explanation. The president has not apologized or explained himself, so that remains to be seen. But this was an example of some rare Republican rebukes that actually got results with the White House.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.